escape to hope. In the heart of a war-torn land, where the echoes of conflict resonated through the shattered streets, lived a man named Amir. He was a teacher, a beacon of knowledge and hope in a community overshadowed by despair. His classroom was a sanctuary, a place where the laughter of children briefly drowned out the cacophony of war. But as the war intensified, so did the danger. One fateful night, a deafening roar shook Amir's home, a stark reminder that nowhere was safe. With a heavy heart, he made the harrowing decision to leave everything behind: his home, his job, and his identity. Amir's journey was fraught with peril, but hope guided him like a lighthouse in the stormy sea. After months of uncertainty, he arrived in a country that promised refuge. Yet, the reality was a stark contrast to his past life. Here, he was no longer a teacher, but a stranger in a foreign land, struggling to find his footing. Determined to rebuild his life, Amir took up work as an electrician. It was a far cry from the days spent shaping young minds, but it was honest work that brought a sense of purpose. With every wire he connected, he forged a new connection to this unfamiliar place that was slowly becoming home. As days turned into years, Amir's resilience never wavered. He found solace in the community of fellow refugees, sharing stories of loss and dreams of a brighter future. And in the quiet moments, when the world seemed to stand still, he would close his eyes and remember the classroom where he once taught, the laughter of children, and the hope that education could bring. Amir's story is a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a journey from the ashes of war to the light of a new beginning. Amir's days began before the sun kissed the horizon, his hands working tirelessly to bring light to others' homes, while his heart yearned for the light of knowledge he once shared. Each spark from the wires was a reminder of the sparks of curiosity he used to ignite in his students. In this new country, Amir's name didn't carry the weight it once did. He was no longer Mr. Amir, the teacher. He was just Amir, the electrician. Yet, he wore his new identity with a quiet dignity, knowing that every job has its own importance, its own way of serving the community. The language barrier was like a wall, separating him from the world around him. But with every new word he learned, the wall crumbled a bit more. He started to teach himself the new language, using the same patience and persistence he had instilled in his students. Amir found a small apartment in a modest neighborhood where other refugees had settled. It was a mosaic of cultures and stories, each neighbor carrying their own painful history of escape and survival. They shared meals and memories, creating a patchwork family bound by shared experiences. One evening, as Amir was fixing a circuit breaker in a nearby school, he heard the laughter of children echoing through the halls. It was a sound that transcended language and war, a sound that spoke directly to his soul. He paused, closed his eyes, and let the laughter wash over him, a balm for his homesick heart. As time passed, Amir became known in the community for his reliable work and kind demeanor. People started to seek him out, not just for electrical repairs, but for advice and companionship. He became a fixture in the neighborhood, a friend to many and a mentor to a few. The local school, having heard of Amir's background as a teacher, offered him a chance to volunteer with the children. It was an opportunity he had longed for, a chance to return to his true passion. Amir accepted with a joy that he hadn't felt in years. He started to teach the children after school, sharing stories of his homeland and lessons of resilience. He taught them about electricity and circuits, but more importantly, he taught them about hope and the power of education. Amir's story continued to unfold, each day a new page, each challenge a new chapter. His journey from a teacher in his homeland to an electrician in a land of refuge was a tale of loss, adaptation, and ultimately triumph. The community that once saw him as a stranger now looked up to him as a leader, a teacher, and a friend. And though the war had taken much from him, it had also given him a new purpose, a new community, and a new place to call home. Amir's life in the refuge country was a tapestry of hard work and perseverance. As an electrician, he spent his days ensuring that others had light and power, but as night fell, he transformed into a different kind of illuminator, a teacher of language. He discovered online platforms where he could offer private English lessons. It was a way to connect with people from all over the world, and more importantly, it was a way to provide for his family, who depended on him. The lessons were held in the quiet hours of the evening, after his electrician's tools were put away and the sun had set. His students were diverse. Some were young professionals eager to improve their career prospects. Others were travelers wanting to navigate the world more easily, and some were simply lovers of language. But they all found a patient and encouraging guide in Amir. Through these lessons, Amir found a new sense of purpose. He was not just teaching a language, he was opening doors for his students, just as he had done back home. And with every lesson, he was also slowly saving up, building a nest egg for his family's future. The extra income from the English lessons was a lifeline, but more than that, it was a bridge between his past and present. Teaching was in his blood, and the joy of seeing his students grasp a new concept or master a tricky pronunciation was as fulfilling as any paycheck. Amir's story is one of resilience and adaptability. He had left his country as a teacher, worked as an electrician in his new home, and now he was a teacher once again, in a different form. His journey was a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of education.